Alright, so the Wildland server 145 Dagos Hydran. I ascended Hydran to Hydran. And I don't have any bonuses to my affinity skills right now. My affinity isn't maxed out. It's not crazy or anything. I barely have any chroma skills. Soul cards are trash. Actual chroma levels 44. These are my stats unbuffed, as you can see in the top corner. Buffs right now. Just straight gear and outer rim gears. It's helm, chest, boots. I have an Automo seal because I charge too much Jaden. Ring of Eloquence, 4th level. Same thing for 2nd ring. Iron Draco. Got a Horse Chi, plus 6 crit, 11% attack power. That's plus 9 Sky Touch weapon, special. Got a Firmus that's still precious because I fucked up all the reses, but it's level 3 and has a couple skills on it. See there. Tone, accessory, not refined. Got a Sagittarius essence. That's a Nirvana emblem from charging to Brigade, of course. Level 10 trinket. My soul stone's bad because I don't actually care about it. That's a transform gem. This is the Sensic Seal 6 Chi Spirit that you can get out of the I don't remember the name of the instance, but you can get it out of that instance if you grind enough. Here's a Tan Charm. The Tan Charm is for this thing. It shortens the cooldown of Drifting Echo, and it's actually a pretty good charm to have because it lets you go faster. Fast is always good. Other charms I've got are Duality Meteor X. Meteor X, 20% chance to cooldown. And where's Duality? Duality gives every 3 ranks a gentle touch of Blue Jade, which is this passive over here. 4% more defense and 60% crit bonus. 120% crit and 8. We got a set of Sky Touch gears. That's my hat, my chest. Those are my boots. Got the Chi of Harmony, Closed Star, Invoker's Necklace. Eminence of Earth Blessing down here. A Peerless Charm, which gives 370 flat damage reduction and 40% crit shield. Also got a Capricorn Essence. You know the Capricorn Essence if you're watching this video. What other gear do I have to go over? That's it for the gear tutorial, for the gear overview. I don't have the highest attack power right now. I'm sitting at 8k, 8 to 9k with no buffs on. With just Tiger and Turtle, I can hit 10k max attack power. Defense, accuracy, evasion, crit strike, bonus, crit rate. I can get a lot more crit rates just switching my gears over. Those are my PvP stats. There's nothing special over there. No crit shield at all. Reses are decent. Not like the highest because my Firmus isn't maxed out right now. But here goes skill overview. I should probably do my build first. Alright, here's the build. Hydran level 1, which is tier 1. 5 in extreme heat, just to get it. 1 in golden seal, just to get it. Max out drifting echo, because you for Dagos Hydran, piercing bolt needs to be maxed because your affinity skills, it increases the mark time by 10 seconds and range is increased by 10 meters. Because it increases your teleports by 10, they increase the cast range of your teleports by 10. It also reduces their cooldown by 30%. So you can teleport 30% more often. Tier 1, there's nothing really flashy. Max out your passive. Whitefish in a wave was just to get it. Red waves in a cloud was just to get it on the tier 2. Timber token, you're never going to use that skill. Wave Dancer is one of the skills you're going to use to get away from people. Or get away from people and get close to them. I don't know if it's actually going to let me teleport to this thing. Or worse. Here's Wave Dancer right here. It actually just teleports you to the target, increases your para res. As you can see, the mark's already off cooldown. 30% faster cooldown. Impervious. It used to be you had to hold the skill down, but with the changes on the Chinese server, you actually just hit it once, throws up a little buff, and reduces damage by 54% because I've got it at 6 out of 5. It's actually a pretty good skill to have when you're Emperor's Battle Cry just to get it. Definitely the Ocean is another passive that you need. So the higher your defense, the better off you are. Heavy Snow at the Gate's another passive. All of Sparrows is Dagos' main attack skill. Like you're gonna be trying to spam this skill all the time in PvP. Since it's such a blue jade, I already went over that. Don't need cross streams. Like I'm gonna show you what Hollow Sparrows does. Like this is basic Hollow Sparrows. It has 18-yard range because Hydrants are supposed to be a melee class, but we have 18 and 15-yard ranges. And most of the Hydrant attack skills you see right here, you see in the description in that first green line, it can be cast 5 times in 6 seconds. Hydrant skills throw up a bar, Hydrant skills throw up a timer bar for you to cast a skill multiple times in a couple seconds before it times out. And where is it? This is for Hollow Sparrows 2, which is the improved version of Hollow Sparrows 1. Watch my SP, so I'm about to cast this. Each time I cast Hollow Sparrows, it's going to reduce my spirit, but it's going to increase it by 20% of my max spirit. And when it gets its special effect, which I'll go over later once I get to the skill, it'll increase by 80% of the difference between mine and my target spirit. So I want to cast Hollow Sparrows a whole bunch. Try to keep up. As you can see, it says Crossbow Ultimate, Crossbow Execution, Crossbow 1, Crossbow 2. See, I dropped the Elysium Sentry already. Probably need a harder target. So you can see it threw up a timer bar for me to cast a skill a whole bunch, like that many times in a couple seconds. Alright, now we're on to tier 3. First token is just to get it. Forested Mountains. At the third cast, which is, like I said, most of the Hydrant skills have multiple casts in a couple seconds. It'll increase the res by, like it says, it'll increase the res by 30 points for 12 seconds. Hydrants get a lot of short buffs when they cast their skills. Forested Mountains is just plus more res, so you can resist more things. You should probably know what your reses are if you're watching this video because you play Jade Dynasty or kind of interested in Jade Dynasty. The Universe is one of the skills that augments our combo skills, like Hollow Sparrows, which I just showed you how to cast. And depending on what weapon it is, it'll give you a bonus effect. I'm not gonna go over all the bonus effects. You can read it for yourself right here. I've got it up long enough. Footprints of the Past. Another skill I won't really be able to show off because I don't have a target to switch places with. But that's what it says. It'll switch places with somebody. So if you're over here and your target's over there, you literally just swap places with them. It's great for throwing enemies in the AoEs and such. Luna Gale, Shifting Constellation. These are your backwards dashes. They just dash you backwards. Well, Luna Gale dashes you forward up 3 times, and Shifting Constellation dashes you backwards once. And then this is a later skill we're gonna get to. It's the same thing as Shifting Constellation dashes you backwards, but it dashes you backwards more times. Sorry. Leaping Dragon has a shorter attack range, but the same thing. It can be cast 5 times in 6 seconds. Gives you bonus effects when you cast it. As you can notice, the spirit cost, it's really, really cheap to cast. So hydrants are amazing for grinding. Like single target grinding, hydrants have no SP costs. And I know it says does extra damage equal to 6% of attack power plus 38. The pluses at the end of it don't mean it's getting way harder. 3 great changes, same thing, different attack, different type of weapon. It has a different range, but same thing with the casts. Cast it as many times as you can in a couple seconds. Like each one of the weapons has a bonus effect, which you can see in the further description below. Don't miss anything. Oh, smoke screen. Smoke screen is literally what it says. Throw the smoke grenade. It's kind of like the Falcon skill, the Falcon like summon when it darkens your screen when it's summoned. But it's not really that important. It doesn't actually do anything. Walk right out of it. Fire token, you're not actually gonna need it. Dragon Rest Shoal. It can be cast 5 times like the other skills, but it's to remove debuffs and control effects. So you can sit there and spam it if you're stunned. Like it's one of the few skills you can cast if you're stunned or silenced. And you just sit there and spam it and try to remove it. The Fling Red Bird. It gives bonus effects to each one of our weapons at 5 hits. So on the 5th cast, you should be seeing whichever one of these pop up for your weapon. So I said Hall of Sparrows is using my crossbow. So at the 5th cast of Hall of Sparrows, it'll have a chance to increase my skill accuracy. Reflection of Light and Shadow is one of the backwards dashes. Let me show that off now. Go over here. So this is Luna Gale. As you can see, I'm really far away from where I started. It has a long distance where it can be cast. But it has a long distance because Claw Print 2, which is one of my ascended skills, increases the distance and it's every cast. So I can actually cover a lot of ground with this and get away, escape in PvP stuff. Let me run back over here and show you again. Over back at the Elysium Sentry. See, this is a backwards dash and it also gives you a quick immunity. That's off the tomes, which we'll go over later. And then Reflection of Light and Shadow is the same thing as Luna Gale, but it's 3 backwards dashes instead of 3 forward dashes. Like I said, I'm dashing so far because of Claw Print 2, which is one of the Dagos Ascended skills. I went over Dragon Rest Shoal, but Dragon Rest Shoal 2 is just more of the same. It gives you a better chance to increase and such. Alright, back to the faction skills. Warrior's Motivation is one of those really important skills. Like it gives you 3% bonus damage for each cast of a multi-hit skill. Like I said, 3% damage on each. It's 3% damage times 5 casts, so you can do up to 15% bonus damage. And then once you max it out, they gain additional hits. So they go from 5 hits to 6 hits as fast as you can spam the skill. Transposition spell is it diverts skill damage. So instead of like, I'm not really exactly sure what it means diverting, but I'm pretty sure it just lowers your skill damage by 40%. Because that's what I have it at 5 out of 6. It probably just lowers it by 40%. I haven't really had a chance to test it out. I don't PvP that often. Patsy is probably one of the greatest skills Hydrants have. It literally just changes your target into you. It literally just changes your target into you. They can't cast their own skills. They can't. It strips them of all their debuffs. It changes them into you, like appearance, debuffs, buffs, whatever. They don't gain any of the benefits or negatives from them. All right, so aquatic seals and AOE. I know single target class with an AOE. There aren't enough monsters around here for me to hit with it, but it's just an AOE. Cataclysmic Force. As I said, it gives you more bonus effects on your weapon types. Same as Fling Redbird and where did it go? The same as Fling Redbird and Burst, which I actually didn't go over. I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to go over the universe, but it's the same thing as a Fling Redbird, where it gives you bonus effects to all your to all your combo skills. All right, Meteor Shower is 6 hits. It's literally just 6 hits and hits kind of hard, and it casts every time you finish the 6th hit of one of your combo skills. So like leaping. So the 4 combo skills that it'll trigger off of are All the Sparrows, Cross Streams, Leaping Dragon, and 3 Great Changes. So it'll trigger that at the end of 6 hits. Like if I cast any of these skills, 5, 6, and it'll instantly just cast it. Doesn't matter which one I use, doesn't matter what order I use them in, as long as I get the 6 hits on them, it'll cast it. And it does take the SP from it, but it just has such a low SP cost, it doesn't matter. It also doesn't put it on cooldown if you cast it through the combo skills. But if you cast it by actually hitting the skill, it'll put it on cooldown. But if you need to use it, you can just cast the other skills and it'll cast it. Actually has a pretty decent effect too. You see a 4-second debuff that increases crit damage on a target by 12%. And if you stack it 5 times, it strips 2 buffs, and you can just continuously spam it as long as you keep up your combos, keep up casting combos. Like you probably noticed that my skills didn't go on cooldown, like they say they do. They say they have a 10-second cooldown. That's because of one of Dagos' other skills, Cascade Verdancy 2. Team combo skill cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. It also gains the ability to reduce your casting time by 50%. So not only do my skills not have cooldowns, it casts 50% faster, which gets pretty ridiculous. But can't actually test it on the Elysium Sentry because it'll die too fast with my weapon. But I've got a battleground video of me in battlegrounds that you could probably find on my channel, and it'll show you how fast and ridiculous that it casts. Alright, on to the tomes. The 3 tome pages, Aether Surge and Nova. Now this is the tome build that I found works for me. You don't have to follow this tome build. The JD database is there so you can test anything, everything you want. But here's what I have for my tomes. Got energy, every 1 rank of the basic Hydran skills, which is the stuff in tier 1. Increases attack power by 2 because I only got a 2 out of 3. 10 reduces the cooldown on speed. Lion, it reduces cooldown on your opening first skill here. So like Earth token, Fire token, Aquatic Seal. Like I don't really find that it's gonna be useful, but some people would like to spam their opening skills, which don't really do that much damage compared to how fast as the day goes. You can spam these skills, you can spam your other team combo skills. Heavy Snow increases attack power and crit rate, which is always good. Well, Ice Moon, for every 3 ranks of Heavy Snow, increases it. Still pretty good. Attack power and crit rate are what you want. Duality, I went over with the charm, instant crit bonus. Cloud Roof increases forest and mountains go by 99%. So instead of 30 points, it does it like 60 points. And then this increases, and it even says increases the duration by 30%. So that's an extra 4 seconds to it. Meteor Shower has a 20% chance to cool down instantly. So that's for if you cast it. Like, just normally clicking a skill, like I said earlier, when you cast it with combo skills, it doesn't go on cooldown. Just continuously spam it. But if for some reason you need to hit it, it'll have a chance to go off cooldown instantly. On a Surge page, we are Linkzar. It improves Bling Red Bird's effects, which are really, really good. It increases the duration on it and increases the bonus it gives. So instead of 9 skill accuracy, I get 12 skill accuracy and 6 more seconds on it. Lucom, which is really important for pre-ascended PvP, increases the time of that connecting window. That time you have to cast the skill such amount of times in the time limit. It increases by 3 seconds. 3 seconds can make or break PvP. And Ruling Star, for every 1 rank in Cloud's cover, combo gains additional damage equal to your level multiplied by 3. Conpura, Smokescreen, slow by 30% more for 9 more seconds. Doesn't really matter. That just increases the duration. I just had to get it to get down here. Calamity increases the universe's chance from 25 to 55%. And as you can see, by spamming that skill, I can just continuously have the buffs up. Patsy, like I said, Patsy's one of our most important and best skills. Reduces the cooldown and for every 10 points of skill accuracy more than you have of the target. So their skill accuracy is 100 versus 150. You get 5 extra seconds of them being under Patsy. Crimson Flight is for a skill I didn't go over because it's not really important, but some people is important. One else was Deskoy. She's a Hua Hydran. I don't know if she's actually gonna do any videos or anything. I PvP with her a lot. Well, I try to PvP with her a lot, but we never match up our schedules. Widow's Grief increases the duration of Cataclysmic Force again, which you want because it gives you all this bonus damage and bonus effects. And then Pestilence, which is the thing that allows Meteor Shower to spam. Meteor Shower we auto cast after the 6th hit of a multi-hit skill. But remember, your skills only start off at 5 hits. You gotta max out Warrior's Motivation to get that additional 6th hit. So you can spam Meteor Shower like that. And down the Nova page for me, lowered Piercing Bolts cooldown by 15 seconds. Duration of Impervious by 3 seconds because Impervious is a pretty good skill. You should have it up. You try to have it up at all times. Shifting Constellation gives me damage immunity. Evil Spirit of Yin increases the distance shot in Lunagale by 3. So lets me dash farther. Same thing for airborne interception, increases it by 3. And Celestial Majesty is one of the skills that I don't have yet because I'm not leveled enough. I don't actually need it right now, but Celestial Majesty increases your skill damage by 5. You become immune to harmful effects. Just harmful effect immunity, not damage immunity. Dragon's Merit, which is one of the other tomes I'm missing right now. We're doing almost 15 seconds when it's maxed out. Celestial Majesty is one of those unique skills that I don't have yet, but basically it locks you and your target into combat, and your target's the only thing that can damage you, and you are the only thing that can damage that target. If you kill them, it cancels. I think that's it for like the skills and gear overview right now. Like, so far I find Hydran to be pretty fun. Like, kind of like a Vim, but fat. It's kind of like a Vim and a Forta had a baby. He uses all these different weapons. Like, see if I can turn it off real quick. I forgot where it is to turn it off. Is it? Oh, fine. There it goes. And then you see see this isn't actually one large weapon made up of multiple weapons. He stops moving around. Got 2 swords on his hip. He's got an axe. He's got a smaller sword. He's got a halberd. There's a bow mixed in somewhere. There's a bunch of weapons on him. And he does switch weapons for each attack. Like, if I zoom in right here. If I zoom in and start attacking Elysium Sentry, will it, he actually does pull out his bow and shoot it. Oh, there's Meteor Shower again. Alright, so for chroma skills, one of the important things to keep your cost down on Hydran is, if you can afford it, put points in a Meteor Shower Myth. It hits harder, it does more damage, but it also consumes your vigor anytime you cast, anytime it's the 6th hit of the multi-hits combo, because it prioritizes the chroma skill over the regular one. So like, I can keep casting and casting and casting it. Like, I can cast it as the 6th hit of the multi-hit skill. Watch down here. It'll auto cast it every time. Like, it'll auto cast it until I run out of vigor, or then it'll go back to the regular one. I don't know if I can run out of vigor here before. Or I can show you how bad it is, like on hot costs. Not a harder target. Let's go to Kunlun. Go to Kunlun. Fighting stuff in Sunstream is not the greatest thing to try to show skills on. Now, we all know the Kunlun fucking mirror chick. I don't remember her name. The chick for tier 5, her. Bat up real quick. System, Yappy rewards. Levitating Traveler, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name for the life of me. So, show off some of the skills. We're gonna go left to right on my skill bar. With Aquatic Seal, it's literally just an AoE. A couple hits and one cast. Hits 3 times in a single cast, but it's got a really short range. This is one of the multi-hit skills, drill skill. Like, as you can see, I can cast it as many times as I need. Cast it as many times as I need to in a short amount of time. But it also keeps casting the ascended Meteor Shower. As long as I have Chroma, it'll cast it. And I think I just ran out of Chroma for it. Yeah, see, Meteor Shower Link is this the Link skill on Meteor Shower. As you can see, my cast times got faster and faster as I kept casting. Because that's one of the effects of playing Red Bird. And I can literally just keep casting that off any one of these. Like Meteor Shower or combo off any of these skills. Like if you look in the top corner, every time I'm casting a crossbow skill, it's sapping my SP, but it's doing pretty decent damage. And as you see, the Meteor Shower is just spamming off of it because I keep getting to that 6th hit of the skill, and it'll cast on any one of these. Like it'll cast on 3 Great Changes, Dragon, or the crossbow skill, or Hollow Sparrows. Here's Leaping Dragon now. As you can see, my cast speed is really slow right now, but look how much it increased once I got the buff up. Also, one of the things about Leaping Dragon is it'll actually freeze your target. Like, what else can I show off here? This is just smoke screen. It just darkens your screen and slows. Alright, so Hollow Sparrows, once you become Ascended and max out the Dagos skill, the damage increases based on your max SP. But Dagos also have this skill that says when your kill streak reaches 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50, it'll increase your max spirit by a respective amount. But it's got a 20-second cast, it's got a 20-second duration and a 30-second cooldown, so you've got a 10-second downtime when you're maxing out your damage. This little buff out here is it just gives you bonuses for every time you kill something. Every time you kill something, it gives you a couple bonuses. What else can I go over right now? Hydran affinity skills. Moon Assault, just 30% of your res, just 30 times your res. And it just takes all your weapons and swings them at the target. Does 30 times your res, 30 times your resistances. And then Dawnstorm. It does 100% base attack, and then 100 times your crit damage. So your crit bonus, not your crit rate. Screaming Star just reduces target skill accuracy, and if you mark the target beforehand, it'll double it. Moon Chaser increases your attack range by 15 meters for 15 seconds, which is broke as fuck. Like, I can get more range than Arden right now, because the crossbow skill has an 18-yard range, and then I add another 15 to that. It gets pretty ridiculous how far off I can hit. Like chasing down targets is no problem with that skill because you don't actually have to chase them. What else can I go for right now? That's just the KO skill. Nobody cares about that. What else can I go over right now? I don't have a good pet. Flowing pet. Like this attack range isn't unattainable for like if you grind long enough, but you know, got 50k HP and 33k SP and plus 800. Even if I switch to my Sky Touch gears, I don't lose much. I don't lose much in the way stat wise. I think that's it. Kill this bitch before she irritates me. There's the freeze again. Oh yeah, that's one of the broken things about Hydrants right now. When you cast Cataclysmic Force, you can literally sit here and spam Meteor Shower. Like it gets pretty ridiculous how many times it'll spam in a row. As you can see right there, like, casting it a whole bunch of times, like right in a row. I think it was up to 3 times in a row before it like stopped casting it. Actually lasts a decent amount of time. And that's it for right now. If you got any questions or anything, comments, want to call me a noob on a PvP on a Wildland server, just hit me up. Alright, thanks. Bye.